Hi, I'm the Alex, lead project manager for Skintervention2020. It's such a big honor to be on seat with our founder and lead project Eradicate Cloud CEO. But permit me to allow her share with us right on this platform her amazing story and how she's turning around her community, her country around with her skin story. Can we meet you, please?
My name is Kikelomo Opatola. I'm the founder of Eradicate Cloud. I'm the visionary for Skintervention2020. It's a 10 years challenge to eradicate poor skincare culture in Nigeria. And so far so good. It's been amazing as we started this year. And a lot of people keep asking so many questions. Oh, where did you get these ideas from? How did you get to this stage? Yes, it's a journey. The journey, it's a long journey. It's a passion. It's a continuous passion, and that is what has brought us to this stage.
All right, I must say that you have a huge history with me. I mean, looking at your professional journey, I mean, it's been amazing, your track record. Could you share with our audience a professional summary? You've come thus far.
I started my career with GlaxoSmithKline Pharmaceutical, where I was the dermatological sales representative, and I had to detail a particular product, Physiogel, and I was, doing a lot of active field work with doctors, nurses, majorly on the mainland, pharmacists, spa owners, and a lot of cosmetic stores. So in the course of my journey with the PH centers and antenatal homes, I discovered something that was lacking in the skin healthcare industry, which is ignorance. A lot of people are ignorant about the right skincare products, and we keep falling victim on daily basis. I was also once a victim of it, and from there the passion keeps growing day by day as I carry out my activities from one pharmacy to the other. Then I used to do like sensitization with pharmacies where I had one-on-one engagements. So the more I have this one-on-one engagements, I discover a lot of things, a lot of gaps that needs to be closed in Nigeria, and this later translated me to starting my own small 6x6 container consulting clinic way back then, before we now advanced to the 3-bedroom flats that we are currently using, where we now got a lot of passion drives you. It drives you. The more you're passionate about what you're doing, the more you are being driven to what you are called to do. So I would say passion has brought us this far. Passion has taken us to go the extra mile to the field on active surveillance. Passion has brought us to that extent while we were even doing public health related jobs. We never knew it was public health. It was passion that kept us going till we got to the stage. And this has brought us to the Skintervention conference. Thank you.
I must say, over the years, your passion bucket just keeps being refilled. It's not leaking out. It's amazing. I think our country is very proud to have a professional like you, who's had to abandon the four walls and the convenience of a corporate organization, and you've tested out the challenges of startups. It's amazing what you're doing with Eradicate Cloud. The business is booming, is growing, of course, not without its challenges, but of course to pick up that challenge and chase a dream along with that. And you're doing Skintervention. I think a whole lot of people want to know what Skintervention is about. What is Skintervention?
Skintervention is, like I told you, is a movement for 10 years to eradicate poor skincare culture in Nigeria. We've been trying to, and we are still trying to on the movement to eradicate poor skincare in Nigeria. We discovered over the last 2 years that we kicked off in 2018 that is not something we can achieve in a scope of a year. We're able, in the past 2 years, we've been able to sensitize over 2,000 people, over 2,000 people, as in one-on-one engagement. If it's not more than that, I'm sure it's over 2,000 people. And this has been taxing because everybody has a skin story to share. Everybody wants to engage with you. Even when you run like a skin screening on individuals, they still have further questions. They are excited to see their skin. Everybody still wants to go further to confide in you that, okay, what can I use? I've made some mistakes, how can I correct it? And I discovered this would take us, let's say, more than 10 years, but let's just fix it that a span of 10 years to actually do a lot of work. And I know we will be needing a lot of hands in the Skintervention Academy and so many other resources.
Brilliant. An amazing job you're doing, I must say. I just want to pick it up somewhere. I like the very fact that you've been able to connect over 2,000 people. How are you doing it? And so that means we're going to have to ask you the tools. I mean, I know you have, for example, a breakthrough technology with which you're scanning for about 8 things. How many things did you really call that?
Okay, we scanned for the pigments, the collagen fiber, the elasticity, the sensitivity of the skin, the pore, the acne, and also the moisture level of the skin. But at the end of this us scanning through, we actually get the skin age, which is the most exciting thing to people, when they got to know, oh, my skin actually has a age. From there, it gets us to speaking with just one person for like 15-20 minutes, and it further goes into recommendation of products, sales of products, and it's been on and on like that. It's been tough, it's been tough. It's not been easy there because so far to this point it's been self-funding, and we must tell you, I commend the Skin Healthcare Campaign team that started in 2018. We did a lot of job. It was not easy breaking through schools. It was not easy bringing in an information and everyone accept it at the same time. People, we have to go through a lot of active surveillance. We have to go through a lot of rigor. We have to go through a lot of days that there were no light, and we had to use light for our equipment. We have to run on costing, feeding, and so many things. It's taking people out of Lagos, where we actually have our base. It's challenging. It's challenging, but we are here today, and we are just happy to be here.
Thank you for what you've said about what you've been making happen this year, all these years coming. And also, I like to ask you, it's interesting that you have a technology that scans for about 8 things already mentioned, and then also the people get to see their skin on the screen. They agree with what you tell them, and it also tells you prefer certain solutions. And I want to ask you, and don't you think it's time you find some companies, private organizations in the skincare, beauty, partner with what you're doing? What do you think a partnership like that would help us achieve as a country?
Of course, we are on the pipeline of that, and we expect to get feedback from all the places we've sent down our proposals, because this is not something that could be achieved alone. This is something that we have to come together, to save Nigerians. This is something we have to come together to do together to be able to achieve this. We need resources. We need a lot of people to work for us. We need people to be in so many places at the same time. We need to penetrate the youths, especially because we started from the source. So we need a lot of people to be deployed to, for example, the NYSC camp, maybe probably when it's going on at the same time in the 36 states. We need a lot of things, a lot of resources, a lot of things to ensure this happen, and we achieve this, and we are all there. So we are hoping that as we put in out for sponsors and donors, and as time goes on, we've been getting some responses anyway, and I'm sure we'll still get more responses, definitely.
Yeah, I like to talk about Skintervention 2020 conference. I want to believe it's gathering experts, it's gathering academics, gathering professionals in the public health sector. A lot of ideas will be shared. I believe this is breaking out with a whole lot of inspirations, insights, data. Who are the people we are reaching out to during Skintervention Conference 2020?
Skintervention 2020 is majorly reaching out to HCPs, is reaching out to the call of doctors, is reaching out to NGOs, is reaching out to public sectors, the LASMA, the FRSC, the outdoor workers, as a whole. We are coming together to share what we have discovered in the skin healthcare industry, to give reports and accountability of where we are and the situation of the country, and to be able to intervene and see how everybody can come on board to actually achieve this together. We cannot achieve it alone. There's a gap already in the skin healthcare industry that we need to close, and we need to save a lot of people. People are ignorant about these things. They don't know. They are not aware. We have just 88 dermatologists serving us in Nigeria, the 200 million population as a whole. So we need a lot of things to close the gap. We need a lot of resources, a lot of people to come together to share ideas, to give reports of what we have done so far on active surveillance, so that we can have a way ahead and we can break ahead.
Thank you for the word break ahead. I'm particularly very in love with that word break ahead. On the last note, tell us about why you chose that very University of Lagos. It's very rare. We live in times when conferences like this take centers, but you chose to go to a learning environment. Could you tell us why you chose University of Lagos?
Like I shared, kicking off in 2018, from where we are coming from, the skin healthcare campaign, we started with the university as well, Babcock University, and now we are going to Unilag to be able to penetrate the youths, the students. Like you said, the youths, they are the future of the country. Once they can be captured and they can be aware of all those things, of the effects of poor skin care culture, they will be able to share all this among their colleagues. We even need the youth as well to break ahead in the Skintervention 2020 for the next 10 years. So a lot of opportunities, reason why we are moving around the youth. We are moving around universities where we can capture them at large.
All right, a wonderful audience out there. This is a break ahead session with Kikelomo Opatola, CEO Wura Gold Cloud, and also founder and visionary for the Skintervention movement that's turning communities, turning our country, also turning the continent of Africa, inside and outside. This is an amazing project. We're inviting all stakeholders, we're inviting all of you public health practitioners. If you're a private company involved in skincare, beauty, this is one project that products like skin health products can be a part of. I believe this will change our country. So thank you. We love you. See you again.